act reflects the resilience, resourcefulness, and unity of the Hadzabe people. As the sun dips low on the horizon, bathing the savannah in golden light, a Hadzabe woman begins her evening ritual of cooking dinner. The setting is modest, a clearing near the tribe's camp, where a small fire burns steadily. Unlike modern kitchens with elaborate tools and appliances, her workspace consists of natural implements, flat stones for grinding or cooking, wooden sticks for stirring, and hollowed-out gourds for holding water or food. The ingredients for the meal are the result of the day's efforts. Earlier, she and other women ventured into the bush, gathering wild roots, tubers, berries, and edible plants. Their sharp digging sticks unearthed nourishing treasures hidden beneath the dry earth, while their keen eyes scanned for fruits hanging from nearby trees. If the men's hunt was successful, they may have brought back small game, such as birds, antelope, or even a porcupine. Sitting close to the fire, the woman works with calm precision, honed by years of practice. She carefully roasts tubers over the open flames, turning them until they are soft and smoky. A piece of freshly hunted meat is skewered on a stick and placed directly above the embers, its savory aroma wafting through the air. If the tribe managed to harvest honey from a beehive earlier in the day, she might drizzle some of it over roasted fruits or mix it with wild seeds for a special treat. Children sit nearby, watching their mother work with a mix of curiosity and admiration. Occasionally, they help by fanning the fire or bringing her more wood. Their laughter echoes softly across the savannah, mingling with the crackling fire and the distant sounds of nocturnal animals beginning to stir. Other women in the tribe are also busy preparing meals for their families. The atmosphere is one of quiet productivity, punctuated by bursts of conversation and laughter. Stories of the day's adventures are exchanged, accounts of tracking animals, finding hidden food sources, or narrowly avoiding encounters with predators. The click sounds of the Hadzabe's unique language resonate like music in the warm evening air. As the meal nears completion, the family gathers around the fire. For the Hadzabe, dining is not an isolated event, but a communal experience that strengthens bonds and reaffirms their connection to one another. The food is shared equally, a reflection of their egalitarian values. Elders often take the opportunity to share stories or impart wisdom to the younger generation, ensuring that the tribe's knowledge and traditions are preserved. The simplicity of the meal belies its significance. Each ingredient is a testament to the tribe's profound relationship with the land, a relationship built on respect, resourcefulness, and survival. The roasted tubers, foraged berries, and freshly caught meat are not just sustenance, they are symbols of the tribe's enduring way of life in an ever-changing world. As darkness fully descends, the firelight dances across the faces of the Hadzabe family, illuminating their joy and contentment. The night sky above is a tapestry of stars, unspoiled by city lights, reminding them of the vastness of their world and their place within it. After the meal, the family lingers by the fire, sharing stories and songs before retreating to their simple shelters for rest, ready to greet another day of life in the African savannah. The act of cooking dinner is more than a chore for the Hadzabe woman. It is an expression of care, connection, and continuity, preserving a way of life that has endured for thousands of years.
Auso. Hatapo. Hata na hiyo. Zamia sima koko. Kota kwa pena bebe. Kwa sisi uni. Mite amite. Hai kichi ya amite kitaya sasa.
Kwako hamisha wako mako kudadeli anza ipesa cha kwako
Akunyako kaka kwenye kwanza na kukopiti.
na kwamba
Ve bomba zu asa dawa.
Ati hata toka bamusha kwa vet kakabe. Chichi ya mungu kama katlet. Wacha manaka cheupi kwa akta. Kati ya mata toka unaambiwa.
kwa babu kale ya kuwa kwa leku
Chia kwa mungu kwa. Ha. Kale ba mungu kwa awan. Aliate.
Kakwa chukota. Iza tala mimi. Ngakumi yako.
Eke.
Salia. Eke. Abu. Akaneka kana ayo. Ngi amana.
Kene na amof.
afamo kenen
Ngi ama. Oh, dawe. Si
atate
Takwe, lame. Pipire. Dai, ma pipire.
Kutura.
Mira.
Tabatele. Ye takwa koma mana.
Kene na.
Ye ishina shaka. Ukuje sasa.
Ko pufu ndo ndo kwa ni skata to.
Ko kwe kamen
Ama sigole.
Ama sina na ikate kene na tia.
Kone tai.
Tutu ibi inti kiyo na kiyo.
no akuza
Anyange do. Mika atatoga.
no
Masosha so na.
Lami.
Hapana kwa tayaba mika atakaza.
Lami.
Nafaa. Namikai nafaa.
Achama ichu ako ele atatoka ba ta ba mi. Aliate. Tashina ata ele. Nyatito.
Ono eso. Kai tai takko ko te ka.
katata ono
Pachama ba.
Kwa yote.
ko na kana pensa
Ndio konko chani yako.
Au kwa no amisho. Sana kwa mna ngani.
la kama
Pana ko dia kwa pia afaka choba mikaje. Na iya mana jange do. Sika mo diguto ko pa ako. Ako kaya.
baba ya
Ako agana chokonna.
baba kat ala kato
Kami ya omai na upe.
Pekecha lami.
Ah,
baba pa
Beqeng abe asazotso. Ngotsathe ubayena chase.
Da ono. Banyo kitu.
Nyangido.
Ah.
Oh, kaka.
Iya me apa be ta chikido.
Ndo ena tan kanya ngidi so. Fa i.
Yeah.
Ka ata ni.
Ano na?
Ay ka ikaw ba?
La. Yeah.
Kote fafe ta kwema ham itafa itakwema ama tafata khatuti yaka
na ka ini ana da bibi ko ini ata ina da chamoko ko masala ina khata iko
amana abafoto
Kama to na mi.
akwata ko ba ko maham na icha akwa mo kwimi
Ale. Akwa ko ichina sa he boko ana.
inga kuku lami Laka ato, pasa ato.
Kami ano step.
Ama. Ay, kahina, hina. Sa kama.
Nini wewe kuchange dola mama? Eti mama wewe, sio ilikuwa dola lienda kuchange mimi.
Azane.
Nataka mimi nasiana, na kawi.
Utula yako phabi kote che.
Kama na indiana.
Eko wewe kawa
Ka choma te awa.
kusi ada to ko. Beli chave tanna ka na.
Ale. Apa Siya temu. Zara taka mua be. Taka.
Tanna ya mai kuma. Sati ako makokai sinani. Kinishe.
Dia cari pakai Keko kwa itaka olako kumia kwa utako. Iya toi.
Fakai ham. Fama kunia idaiji. Abepe atona aibu nebe enke.
Chofi de a.
Aka fasota ina tako yopema olaka.
Semengu atone.
Hazane.
Life in the African savannah, Hadzabe Bush tribe woman preparing dinner for her family. In the serene and untamed landscapes of Tanzania's savannah, the Hadzabe tribe lives a life deeply rooted in harmony with nature. As one of the last true hunter-gatherer communities in Africa, their daily existence is shaped by ancient traditions, passed down through countless generations. Central to their way of life is the role of women, whose nurturing responsibilities include preparing meals for their families. This simple yet profound act reflects the resilience, resourcefulness, and unity of the Hadzabe people. As the sun dips low on the horizon, bathing the savannah in golden light, a Hadzabe woman begins her evening ritual of cooking dinner. The setting is modest, a clearing near the tribe's camp, where a small fire burns steadily. Unlike modern kitchens with elaborate tools and appliances, her workspace consists of natural implements, flat stones for grinding or cooking, wooden sticks for stirring, and hollowed-out gourds for holding water or food. The ingredients for the meal are the result of the day's efforts. Earlier, she and other women ventured into the bush, gathering wild roots, tubers, berries, and edible plants. Their sharp digging sticks unearthed nourishing the Hadzabe Bush tribe's hunter education and tradition. The Hadzabe people of Tanzania are one of the last remaining hunter-gatherer tribes on Earth, living a lifestyle that stretches back over 40,000 years. Their way of life, deeply intertwined with the land, revolves around hunting and gathering, activities that provide sustenance, forge community bonds, and preserve ancestral knowledge. Central to their culture is the art and education of hunting, a tradition passed down through generations. This education goes far beyond survival. It is a way of connecting with nature, honoring their heritage, and ensuring the continuity of their identity. A lifelong journey of learning. Hunting among the Hadzabe is more than a skill, it is a way of life. Education begins at an early age, as boys accompany their fathers, uncles, and older siblings on hunts. They observe closely, learning through imitation and experience. This informal yet highly effective system of education involves watching how hunters track animals, interpret signs in the environment, and use tools to capture prey. Children are taught the behaviors and movements of various animals, including antelope, warthogs, and baboons, as well as smaller game like birds and rodents. Elders, respected for their wisdom, share stories that teach not just practical knowledge, but also the ethical and spiritual dimensions of hunting. These tales are rich with lessons about respecting nature, understanding its cycles, and taking only what is needed. For the Hadzabe, every hunt is an opportunity to reinforce communal values and deepen their connection to their environment. As children grow, their skills are honed through practice, guided by the experienced hands of their mentors. Crafting the tools of survival. A significant part of Hadzabe hunting education involves the creation and maintenance of their tools. The Hadzabe craft their own bows and arrows from local materials, an intricate process that reflects their intimate knowledge of their environment. Bows are typically made from sturdy hardwood trees, like the African olive, prized for its durability and flexibility. Arrows, on the other hand, are often tipped with poison derived from desert rose plants or other toxic species. Preparing these poisons requires careful attention and knowledge, as even a small mistake can have dangerous consequences. The skill to craft these tools is taught as part of a hunter's education, ensuring self-reliance and continuity of the tradition. A well-made bow or a set of arrows is not only functional but also a source of pride, symbolizing the maker's expertise and readiness for the challenges of the hunt. The hunt is a test of skill and unity. Hunting is a demanding activity that requires strength, endurance, and an exceptional understanding of the natural world. Hadzabe hunters track their prey through dense bushland, often relying on subtle signs such as footprints, droppings, or broken vegetation. Their acute senses, sharpened through years of practice, allow them to detect movement and identify animal calls that would go unnoticed by the untrained. One of the most challenging and respected hunts in Hadzabe culture is for baboons. Known for their intelligence, speed, and ability to defend themselves, baboons require exceptional skill and bravery to hunt. Successfully hunting a baboon is not only a source of sustenance, but also a rite of passage for young hunters, marking their transition into adulthood. The Hadzabe often hunt in small groups, using coordinated strategies to outwit their prey. Stealth and patience are paramount, as is the ability to adapt to the unpredictable movements of animals. These hunts are not only physical endeavors, but also deeply communal activities that strengthen bonds within the group. The role of sharing and community. A defining characteristic of Hadzabe life is the emphasis on sharing. Once an animal is hunted, the meat is divided among the community. This practice ensures that everyone benefits from the effort, reflecting the tribe's egalitarian values. Hunters do not hoard their catch, instead, they distribute it fairly, reinforcing the collective spirit that underpins Hadzabe society. Food sharing is not limited to meat. The Hadzabe also gather honey, fruits, and tubers, which are similarly shared among the group. This cooperative approach to resources ensures that everyone's basic needs are met and fosters a strong sense of unity and mutual support. A deep respect for nature. The Hadzabe's relationship with nature is one of respect and reverence. They view themselves as part of the ecosystem, rather than separate from it. Hunting is guided by a philosophy of balance. They take only what they need and ensure that no part of an animal goes to waste. Bones, skins, and even internal organs are utilized, reflecting their resourcefulness and deep appreciation for the animals they hunt. This respect extends to their spiritual beliefs. Before and after hunts, the Hadzabe may perform rituals or sing songs to honor their ancestors and the spirits of the animals. These practices reinforce their connection to the natural world and remind them of their responsibility to maintain harmony within it. Modern challenges to an ancient way of life. Despite their resilience and adaptability, the Hadzabe face growing challenges in the modern world. Land encroachment by agricultural development and private enterprises has significantly reduced their hunting grounds. Conservation policies, while well-intentioned, often restrict their traditional practices, threatening their way of life. Additionally, the allure of modern conveniences and tourism has introduced new pressures. Some Hadzabe have adopted elements of modern life, leading to concerns about the erosion of their cultural traditions. However, many within the community remain committed to preserving their heritage, recognizing its value not only for their own survival, but also as a vital link to humanity's shared past. Lessons for the modern world. The Hadzabe's hunter education and traditions offer profound lessons about sustainability, resilience, and living in harmony with nature. Their deep knowledge of the environment and their ability to adapt to its challenges underscore the importance of respecting and preserving natural resources. As the modern world grapples with issues like climate change and environmental degradation, the Hadzabe's way of life serves as a reminder of the wisdom embedded in ancient practices. Protecting their land and supporting their culture is not just an act of preservation, but also an acknowledgement of the invaluable insights they offer. Conclusion. The Hadzabe people embody a way of life that is as fragile as it is timeless. Their hunter education and traditions are more than survival mechanisms. They are the threads that connect them to their ancestors, their environment, and each other. In their ability to thrive in one of the world's harshest environments, the Hadzabe demonstrate the strength of human ingenuity and the power of community. As the world changes, their story serves as both an inspiration and a call to action to protect the cultural and natural heritage that sustains us all.
Ikalabo ako mak. Lepo ako sina. Ikalabo ako mak apa.
Igongo gapi. Kwani
Igi na kwa bami aite ya inakoko. Ako sa ati tot oje ikane na boko inakoko.
amat ya etabe man.
Atabe apakula kwiko.
Lama betul ya etabe.
Yami kada so ji ya tuma pa maka.
kuwe kwa si ona shabu mako.
Kwa si.
Ekala tamta hapo kwa.
Kita kiwa horia ge. Watu wako wakatela hivi. Chitapi. Kwa pena tetani hapo.
Kwa manie dabi.
Ena kwa basa Anga imakache. Ina kusingo gabi ko basa aseme ngo gabi sona.
Ko no beke akasamazi. Atoye.
Kai sina chita ko sina chesa ku. Lato chu utakato uchako uko. To aba mituku kau tatana mikuti. Aku pisa lingi yako. Nana ako ela.
Hao magani.
Kazi tena na kai. Asona kwa atoko ha kai cheki suanya ubami na ye ubana kota ba mi iri asa ikata kapa ako kota ko yuwe kusaka kusaka
Baya mama before.
Ai ka so ba la. Ani ko ma ka to ka.
Itakaa asani kazi amejana
Tumetoka kwa badu ata swat.
kana elate ya bami
Tumeka.
ikako elata matuba na ila siku ya bami malizia ikitamo ama nato ikitelata mtana
Kama yako usi tino bai kahe takambio baka ame akamo ina kena to yuko makocha kai tai ma mlango ko shuria
Kama popo ya kwa na mtu wa.
elate ya pakata kwa 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 itama niko sengane
mambi unataka moja kwa moja ama kako baya tabe to aina swe ine taika nako kana ko utani te ko ukuwa kwa ba mi iye pa akase tebe ngwa poko di ko be
akasi itebi akasi uchite to nako ga ina sakakata oh
to kena ka ache chom kutumishi kwa wa ite na pabi tutu kutu na pabi ba asha ha Ai makofu. Kidogo tu mwano. Kutek. Dengket.
Na be chenga ye tata. Be te ta e pena na. Na te aka te
Au kuwa na be. Kama kwa shida ko. Na kama anga una be wa ye tam na me pe shi ko
Tina ta afa fakachieta ahaba be singia me be. Asingia koko ha. Koko safa he singia. Lulu ya ka atona na koko akakuhia aika. Asa atona na ka ikakita te ikabe na akwe ko boko agi. Ta kwete cheno ba. Ta kwete cheno ba ni na kwa be ekebe.
Ano to ba chesap le ko sa buwa ko asu.
Awa chai chai.
Amana ko me jinya.
Ukuza kukobe na chia suwa ikiko tumito kwa akana. Mami ana feto ye. Hapo kwa akana sio hizo kume ama malego mbebe.
Kutuna vita ulivyo neno.
Kato esa to takwe msiti kwa chukua itinane ono. Coba pun.
Kita mau tegok.
Yang lagi coy. Cok.
Kalau menikah ini gobongan. Lagi dama. Sama itu. Takut tuh cerita ada. Itu kok ama pas sekali kok bika kok ini.
Kalau mesti bakal bela kamu. Lag ibu.
Cek ayah.
Peke ay sinaba ara.
Sama-sama.
Enggak ada kok sama-sama.
Kako aku.
Lam.
Daud ka. Aku.
Nika. Itu atile ko na kadga sama wa ila. Kana tumika.
Ya thôi. Ya thấy ta rồi. Cháu nó có
Jangan aku bok aku.
Uko amonyo da.
Nakata aku.
Ah. Iya sama.
Isi dita.
Ito ko tema nakata. Iya chapa mnyama kwa chokwa gufa.
Lata. Pak icha toma na bina na.
Ndo boko wako ye keko ndago wako ha. Dawo tukucha.
Ape kinai ya bi uju ya ko bige da sami ya ko ifa.
Sami yako.
Ale.
To. Kota obe koko abuta kota obe azabu kata ko ya kata obe azabu nyamba ko ba se mana kawal ko ni chota ba nyamba
Akachi miki kama nyamba.
Dagang da kobo.
asa onyebe esi ba eti kwata kumi